lollipops. Fresh in the morning, welcome to my candy shop. Murukurate flavors on your lips. Sikomanero going on a bubble tea trip. Going on a bubble tea trip. Sugary no pecan mix. My 心の準備がない。そっと君の手を握りしめていたい。アイスクリームがとろけるほど My eyes, your eyes まで見合いたい。好きなんでしょ岩のように Floating on the clouds Want the almond eyes felt in my head Spinning round and round ミルクラテ Flavors on your lips 吸い込まれる Going on a bubble tea trip Fly away Sweet honey Can I stay with you いつまでも Fly away Sweet honey Can I stay Let my head spin round and round Going on a bubble tea trip Sugary no pecan mix My 心の準備がないそっと君の手を握りしめていたいアイスクリームがとろけるほど My eyes, your eyes まで見合いたい好きなんでしょ岩のように Floating on the clouds Want the almond eyes felt in my head Spinning round and round ミルクラテ Flavors on your lips 吸い込まれる Going on a bubble tea trip Fly away Sweet honey Can I stay with you いつまでも Fly away Sweet honey Can I stay Let my head spin round and round Going on a bubble tea trip
It's all in the way that I forget to feel like you forget anything. With an idle mind, is ignorance divine? What a stake to the heart will lead. Separate the arteries from a heart that isn't clean enough for me. Some say the serpent's found its home, one that's all I've always known. A place for me to call my own, and without ever letting go. And I look to the stars again? Will I find my place in this, or will I fall? And I look to the stars again. Will I believe, or will I fall?
Thank you all so much for joining me this evening. I'm the Iron Wombat coming to you from Sydney in Australia, where of course, as I say almost every time we start a stream, B's dick is a unit of measurement here in Australia. But before I go any further, I'd like to say thank you all for joining me. I mean, before I go any further, let's get stuck into it. I don't know why I'm wasting anybody's time and energy. Alright, so I'm just going to do our, the daily TFO really quick. At least that way I can get that out of the way before we get back into the story. What's wrong? Give me a moment, guys. Gonna check it on really quickly. I'll be right back. Sorry guys, I'm back. There we go. This won't take too long. I'll probably die a whole bunch again. It's pretty warm right now.
Welcome to the last bus.
Well, that guy's massive. Okay. Oh. Let's leave that back there as a cushion for my back. Briefing will be done in 40 seconds. The gym had called annual racks. A Commander John. And a Rudy. Okay. Okay, we're almost there. Getting started. I'm leaving there as a backrest for me. But thank you though, Rafa. Okay, touching the side in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, let's do this. Yeah!
Take out the cipher drones so we can get access to our security fields.
Well, I'll be going this way then. Modulate. Yeah, well, everything is always futile to you, Borg, isn't it? I suppose resistance is futile, or...
Labs are clear. The first security field has been lowered. Return to the central hub. Our chiller rooms are compromised. Use the gateways to avoid damage.
Will do. I guess nobody's teleporting across during these moments. And they should be, because those thermal blasts really do a number on you. Let me just take a little sip of my wine. Back into the fray we go. Alright, this will do. Oh crap. Spawned right into a baryon sweep. Personal shields. Oh yeah, well I'll bet they lost power. Alright, that seems like it worked, kind of.
The second security field is down. Return to the central hub. And there is, they are tampering with all the console codes in our particle chambers.
As they do.
Chambers are clear. The final security field is down. Return to the central hub. The Keter vault is open. You must go to the shard. I will initiate lockdown protocols.
Right to the vault. Okay.
Regain control of the consoles to secure the shard.
We're all back together in this room.
Another increase in transporter signals. A variant welcome incoming. Another success. We have regained control of the console. for now.
Okay, cool.
The Iconian Alliance is indebted to you and your task force. Without your assistance, our Bastion might not have survived this attack. Not to mention the unexpected Etherian onslaught.
Alright, that part is done. For those dailies, or that daily at least. Okay. Now that that's done, let us now continue with the Delta Quadrant missions. That'll require me to beam up to my ship. While offline, there was a change. I'm pretty cannon focused right now, but in the anti-proton beams I'm getting, I'm also locking. Just in case I decide I want to move on to a beam build away from a cannon build. But we'll see how it goes so far. I did forget to do this while offline. I did forget to level up the what's it called? It was a ship, the Klingon Bird of Prey, which had the Withering Barrage stuff. I forgot to level that up, but I'll have to do that next time I'm offline. Alright, let's start these patrols. First one was Unity. Excuse me. It's called Unity. Here we go. Here we go. What's up? Okay. Are you laughing at my groove?
My vessel has taken heavy damage in battle, and several critical systems are on the verge of failure. Any assistance you can provide will be greatly appreciated.
Is that an ensign?
Otherwise, you may not have reason to trust
Part
us.
of the Borg
I
Cooperative.
assure you, we are not your enemy.
I must be still wearing the uniform when he got partly assimilated. No, protocols for the cooperative ship. That'd be Logan Curtis.
Thank you for the aid. The cooperative has tried to seek peace with species 6339, but to no effect.
6339?
See that although we are Borg, we are free of the collective's influence and wish no harm to others.
What happened here?
Species 6339 ambushed us in this system. My vessel was equipped to deal with such a threat, but then the Vodwar happened to run our conflict, and the Vodwar see everyone as a target. They open fire on all of us. Now there are damaged ships on both sides. We would aid species 6339 and show that we are not their enemy, but we will need your help.
You'll have it. AFS Vesuvius out.
We shall follow your lead.
Let's go and help him. What was species 6339? Octani. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's... I understand that now. Sail the Octani ship.
Stay away from us. I want nothing to do with Borg collaborators. If you want to help, destroy those drones. If you're not willing to do that, then go and leave us in peace. We will do what must be done.
The cooperative are here to help. They wish to negotiate a truce.
Peace. Our species was nearly wiped out by the Borg, and now they seek peace? There is no peace with a drone. The will of the collective remains in all of them, even if they claim to be free of it. Destroy them, and then we will talk to you about peace.
That's not going to happen. We're interested in peace between all parties here.
Incoming Vodwar. More Vodwar are reporting to our location.
More? Okay, there they are.
Saved us?
Actually, I really like cannon build. For this ship at least anyway. The Vesuvius seems to do really well on this kind of build. Yes, of course we saved you. You're Octani.
You and the cooperative helped us? Perhaps we were wrong. If the cooperative is willing to fight against such odds. The Borg brought my people to the brink of extinction. Now the Vodwar are determined to finish us. If the cooperative wants to unite against them, then our survival is more important than the past.
I'm glad we come to an agreement. What else do you need from us?
We will require your assistance to recover our other ships in the area. Then we can make a stand against the Vodwar.
Do what we can, so will the cooperative.
We shall follow you to recover our allies.
For your one. Oh well. You'll get the point soon enough. Alright, blew up. Did a fair bit of damage though, but that was very intense. We'll help this cooperative vessel first. attack boosts on. That probably explains why I was doing so poorly. Here's the other one.
Thank you for the unexpected aid. We need to recover one more ship. It should be close.
Here it is. I'm gonna get another attack, I'm sure.
It's a trap. The Vadwa will be here at any moment. Must
Oh, but they will. We don't retreat.
Cooperative will not be defended.
I really hate. All right, honey. I mean, because you know I love you and you. Okay, here we go. You just got the points now. Ah, it takes time, but it's all good. Don't know if I need some help right now. I gotta start doing things on my own. And besides, I know what I did wrong. It's too far into the mix. But thank you for offering though, Josh.
Only a few more left. Let's finish this.
These bloody... Oh my god, get out of the artillery barrage! Ooh. Get out of there, get out of there! How does that keep happening? It has been a minute. I hate fighting Budweiser ships so much. Get stuck into it. What the? Where are they all? Oh, there they are. This prick here is going down. this son of a bitch over here? These friggin' heavy artillery vessels can suck big fat farts.
Thank you for your assistance. It will take some work, but my people must see that these four were victims of the collective, just as we were. If we hope to have any chance of rebuilding the Octanti civilization, we will need allies. And those
Very tiny
alliances
ship.
can only flourish once the Vaudouar are defeated.
It's like the first ever Enterprise was in an X ship, wasn't it?
I believe we have taken an important step toward a true species victory with the Octanti. I think we have more in common than we realize. I'm not reading any Vaudouar craft on sensors. We'll handle things from here. Thank you once again for your assistance.
Good job correcting yourself, former Ensign Lieutenant. No, former Ensign Logan Curtis. Let's get out of here. It is a very aggressive build, the cannon build on a ship like this. But I'm gonna go through the story of this. I think once I finish this chapter, I'll try and level up to get the Withering Barrage, but that won't be for a little bit. Okay, what's next on the agenda? It was patrol here. No, not you. Patrols, Delta Quadrant. We'll do Gone Dark. What do you mean not as bad as a Lexington?
Good to see you. Let's get to work. The Malon once used to dump. However, the radiation levels have been dropping. We investigated and found that the Vaudouar had chased the Malon away. Our
You reckon if you use cannons on Lexington, it's not a good idea?
the area, which is why we have done just that. We've learned they plan to ambush us when we retrieve the data from the beacons. When that happens, they'll go from hunter to prey. The beacons are now, in essence, blood.
Alright, what's your plan?
We'll counterattack the Vaudouar, disable one of their ships, and recover the intel data from the beacons. We will then analyze the data to determine their real objectives.
What are you looking for?
We want to locate one of their main bases. So far, we have been lucky finding it in Holcomb, an anonymous attack. This should change that. Time's the factor. Let's get to work and scan the beacons.
Alright.
Point to the
Well, set a course for the first beacon.
Coming here, what foolish! Now suffer the fate of all fools!
The ship is disabled. Time to acquire their data.
Oh yeah. I reckon it is.
We have the data. Damn jumpers. They
Oh yeah.
Expect heightened resistance as we move forward.
I think it was interesting turn of phrase.
Item required. Nothing much. I'm afraid we caught a small fish this time. Shiny. I look forward to seeing what sun nibble at our bait next time.
Indeed, help take us to the next beacon. Oh, this is a good track.
Excellent. Let's see what's in this ship's database. Another successful day at the farm. Let's see what our latest catch has to share with us.
Standing by.
Our fish has swum through many waters indeed. I think we have something here. The ship's been to a couple of systems often. One system comes up more than the other. That's probably where their base is, but we need to be sure. I'm afraid we need to do some more fishing.
Okay, understood.
Fire at will! Destroy the intruder!
This is the last ship we can get.
Destroy him! Open fire! All weapons! We don't tolerate your kind. You pay for being here with your life.
Cool, got him.
It appears the Vodwar aren't amused by our angry Maybe wearing out our welcome.
Oh, did you find what you need?
I'm afraid not. This vessel was assigned a patrol in another sector and came in response to a distress beacon from Earth. It hasn't been to either of the systems we're looking at a potential base location. It's risky. I'm willing to cast my line one more time. Will you join me?
I think it's worth the risk. Let's go to the final beacon.
There's no time for formality. A large Vodwar strike force is en route to this position at high warp. I doubt they're coming to exchange pleasantries.
Yes, Commander, we're expecting them.
Expecting. We'll continue this conversation soon. For the moment, I suggest you prepare for the fight of your life.
Well, it's Commander, AFS Vesuvius out.
Your time is past. And yet the quadrant is out.
rid of that bastard. Normal difficulty. Okay. I guess I've always hated Vardwar ships for this reason. Oh well. Oh, come on.
Only a few Vodwa remain. Let's do what must be done.
I really hate that friggin' weapon. I wonder if there's a way for me to get it. Alright, well it's all dead now.
Now then, let's discuss what's going on here. Judging by the company you're keeping, I guess it involves some unorthodox operation. What mischief has Sub-Commander Sahan dragged you into? And how can I extract you from it?
We're looking for?
Ah, Commander Gerard. So glad you could join our little mission treat. Our mission is an operation aimed at discovering the location of a hidden Vodwar fleet. We were hoping to glean that data from one of the Vodwar ships. But as you can see, they were quite exposed. Permanently, in point of fact.
Narrowed down our search down to 2 systems.
I see. Vodwar activity in this region is a growing concern. Finding this base is a worthy objective. How can I be of assistance?
Join the first, investigate one of the locations we discovered.
Very well. We'll set course for the first location on your list.
Good on you, Commander.
Don't mind Commander Jirok. She and I have a personal disagreement from another lifetime. Not the cleanest ending to this operation, but Jirok can see what the Vodwar are up to in one system, while I take a look at the other.
Seems likely one of you will find something.
Yes. Well, between us, I hope she finds nothing but an old toothless Vodwar merchant selling factual Natron nuts.
Best of luck with that.
I'll take all the luck I can get. Comes in handy in my line of work. Thanks again for your help. Perhaps you and I can go fishing again sometime.
Well,
Until then, may the elements watch over you.
let's get out of here. Is the Romulan Republic space shamans? Because that's what it feels like to me. No. I'm not using any of these items. Alright, I better get rid of all them. First, let me grab you. Get the replicator up. That one is still there, cool. From here down. Okay. That's done there. Assets. We'll find the lithium. Cool. Okay. What do we got? Admiralty campaign. What's completed? Ah, you are, okay. I'll wait till the keeps to finish their maintenance. Reputation mission here. Looks like the project. Will I still get 200 resistance? Yep. Excuse me. Okay, and equipment tier 2. What do you got for me? Pistol that I'm not going to really use, so I'll sell that. And then there's now one more patrol, which is Showdown. Benton, Malon, and Hazari. Okay. Every day to increase the amount I earn each day. Alright. The lithium ore is pretty necessary though for rep grinding. I'll wait for this to finish loading before we finish that next patrol. Understood. The Vesuvius will make.
Please, you have to help me. I was free. I bought these goods from a Ferengi merchant. When was this thing? He gave me a great price. I'll gladly hand the item over. You're still arresting. I'm begging you.
They're certainly making this interesting. Yellow alert.
Stay out of our way. We're here for the goods on that ship. Our contract doesn't prohibit the use of violence, so give us the containers and everyone lives to see tomorrow.
Let me show you the bed that's about to work something out.
You are hereby deputized to assist the Benfin Authority with this issue. You will help us to bring these criminals to justice. Arm your weapons and commence your attack.
The Azari are claiming they have a contract to obtain the cargo.
The contraband are irrelevant. The laws on trafficking in this sector of space are clear. They are fortunate we did not find them in possession of the cargo already. Wishing to possess contraband is a crime. The Azari are free to go. We are authorized to respond to force.
Yeah, but Vesuvius is ready to assist you. Alright, that was much easier. We're gonna be our way up. Here they are. Oh boy. I like this. Any more? Sorry, want to throw hands? Down there. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Damn it. Okay, I gotta think about this more clearly then. They need a better set. Hit you up, you prick. We won't stand for this Benton aggression. Oh wow, okay. Excuse me. Well, then where are these Malon ships then? Ah, there they are. Okay, looks like my ships took care of that.
Thank you. We will take this criminal back to Benthos for questioning. Once we have him squared away, we shall pursue the Ferengi. Good luck. You have our support.
Appreciate it. Alright. Save the system.
The Vadwar are invading the Kobali homeworld, and I'm not in time to let them succeed. Go to Kobali Prime and do what you can to stop the invasion.
You got it.
Something interesting I'd like you to
The replicator real quick. Recycle some bullshit. Okay, to the Kobali homeworld. Here we go. Right through that ship. Alright, let's enter the Kobali system. Here we go. supposed to just move forward. We're supposed to click beam to Kabali Prime. Alright, I'm gonna go down with Kungar and Tabrel. Kungar is gonna be my tank. Should I need a tank, that is. There's Kim.
Hello, I'm Captain Harry Kim, Starfleet's military liaison.
We got history here with the Kabali.
The Kabali are near a breakthrough. They're not like the Void. The Alliance is here to stop the Void War and help the Kabali reclaim their home. You and several others will be leading our forces here.
This has been one of those rep grind things in the previous expansion. What the hell are they? Oh, horses. I'm going to contact the Kabali Defense General, who is here, I suppose. Hang on, this looks too aggressive. There we go. Less aggressive posture. Let's have a chat. General Kunai. Who's over here, Admiral? People have been bombarded by the Vadwa for months. We cannot take much more of this. Before we go out to the field, I would ask for your help with the city. Morale is at all-time low, and the people could use. Okay. I'll just leave that from there and see if I get us on a new mission. Yeah, we go. Do it.
The Romulans are sending a resistance, and I want you to back them up.
Recommend the Jarrock and the Lisette, and I think you have everything you need. Okay. Alright, accept.
There's something
Let's go to the cluster then. We will begin capture the flag. Oh, nobody likes Chuck apparently.
Glad to have you by our side. This is one of the systems marked for further examination during the work of submarines. I'm not sure what the body are up to, but they're fighting like the teams. Protecting a small group of Alliance species war hostile ships. I propose we divide and conquer. The Lisette will fly back at any incoming ships while we attack ours.
Good idea. The Vesuvius will rescue the trapped ships. Friggin' Vadwa bricks. Okay. Take these items and I'll repair the ship. It's part 1.
Now the Vaudois will know the fury of the cold.
Okay. Grab that one.
Thanks for the help.
No worries. Now there's one more ship, I'm sure. It's the Talon battleship, okay. This is good stuff. Explosion was violent. Very violent explosion.
A large Vaudois fleet just arrived. This is our chance to strike before they retreat.
Alright, we're gonna need all of them coming with me. I'm not gonna be going in there at speed. I may have to go in there at speed actually. Unless I go in stealth. Pull them in. Grab here. Good, good, yes. What's got that with the Lisette? Oh boy. Give me a signal from the Lisette captain. Okay. Right, the Lisette. There we go.
I
I managed to access a secure comm channel before the security codes were changed, and have located a safe location for transport. I have sent the coordinates to your ship. Without your assistance, the Set and her crew will be lost.
I'll speak to my crew. We have a lock on Lieutenant's location. Lieutenant Sealand's our location, sir. We can transport you and a small team over whenever you're ready. Just give us the word. Transport to the set. That's us. You're part of that team. Let's go. Okay. Alright, heavily armed. Let's do this. Let's have a chat. Silan?
The ship is swarming with Vaudouar soldiers. Our security forces are attempting to engage them, but as of yet, we have not made significant gains. I am unable to contact other members of the senior staff, but I believe they are still alive. Very coincidental, really. Our current situation is remarkably similar to my invasion scenario 4591. When you are ready, we can go over our plan of attack.
Alright, what is the plan?
We need to retake several key areas of the ship. The security team here will capture the bridge. Meanwhile, your team should storm the medbay, which we are very close to. Dr. Kratak should be there. After that, we must retake the armory to prevent the Vaudouar from resupplying. In the majority of my scenarios, Lieutenant Terrell is there, making a stand against the invaders.
After that?
From there, we need to see whether the Vaudouar perform like scenario 4591 or scenario 3291. Though perhaps they may surprise us and be more like 6895. My apologies. We do not have time for my idle speculation. Any questions?
None. We'll head to recover the medbay and Dr. Kratak. Now, let's shower this hospital with bolts of plasma and fury. Remember is dead. Oh well, let's move.
You must stop this meaningless massacre. Consider the balance.
That is the one who defies all. Kill them all.
The one who defied Gaul. That must be talking about me.
You have my thanks. Such reckless slaughter.
Alright, Narelle.
Thank you for the rescue. The Vaudouar have no respect for anything other than their own selfish goals. I'm sorry, but I cannot help you any further. I am just a civilian scientist, not a trained killer. A trained soldier like you. I'll wait here until everything has settled down, unless you believe there is something I can do.
Check to see if anyone else here is alive, and then bring them to the medbay after my team secures it.
Yes, it is more than acceptable. I will not fight, but I can help restore the balance by helping others. I will attempt to stabilize anyone who needs help here, and then await word from you or the doctor that the medbay is safe.
Very good. Stay safe while we move toward the medbay. Didn't do any more. Okay, let's just need to remember. Right to the medbay. Yeah, not a single one of you is going to get out of there alive. Here's a good spot. Let's go through here.
You're amateurs compared to the top.
There we go.
I will not sit by and let you take this ship. Thank you. Let's get to work.
Yeah, no worries. Dr. Kratak.
Glad to see you. But if you came here instead of the bridge, it means you're following a plan made by Gaius and his scenarios. The equipment here is still operational. I'll begin treating the wounded. There's a console nearby you can use to contact the security team heading to the bridge.
Good, I'll use the console to get in touch with the security squad.
Good timing. We're about to storm the bridge. We'll keep the channel open during the assault. I'll contact you again after we have control.
Understood, good luck.
You will succeed where others have failed.
Absolute savage.
You should have taken Gaul's offer.
I imagine we both overheard the same thing. I've run simulations where the security team failed. Unlike this, we should continue with the plan. We have this area secure and you are the only mobile unit still available. If you can recover Ju and her team in the armory, we will have another opportunity to retake the ship.
I'll head to the armory and find Lieutenant Terrell. Alright, let's go. Okay. Go this way. Alright, we're gonna move. Anybody else? No?
Thanks for help, I guess. We should talk strategy.
Okay, Lieutenant. Terrell?
Fuck. I'll take down every last one of them. I swear it. Nobody makes me look like a fool. I guess I'll let you deal with it, Peter. I can't be in two places at once. We have problems in the brig and in engineering.
Where the situation is.
Lionel and his team are pinned down in engineering, and Commander Girard and Sub-Commander Merrill are in the brig. I'm going to hit engineering. The Vaguar get control of the Singularity. We're done. Think you could secure the brig?
Oh, secure the brig and free Commander Girard. Sure. Oh, that door is locked. That is not a door. But I believe the way is here. Yeah, okay. Good. Okay, can go. He took all the damage then, I guess. Let's go to the brig. This is Ju. I've got anything like these Vaguar before. That's fair. Not that way, it's locked.
Delay them. I need time.
What's going on with the sound?
Disable the security grid and we can get out of here.
Where is the security grid? It's over here. Thank you for pointing over there.
Thank you. What's the situation?
You tell me, Jarok.
You're a welcome sight. We were attacked by just one Vadwar, but he was different, stronger, unstoppable. He wiped out our security team, but he knocked Bar and me out. Put us here for questioning. What's happening? Do we have control of the bridge?
We have the medbay and the armory. Lieutenant Torrella's in engineering, but the bridge is still contested.
Sino there? If he and you can hold engineering while we take the bridge, we can take control of the ship and then clean up the Vadwar from there. Still decent to you. You and Sub-Commander Mel should head to the bridge. I'll stay here. Monitor the situation. Be on your guard. The Vadwar that took that bridge shrugged off our attacks like they were nothing. He won't go down easy.
My team will secure the bridge. I don't think he's in the bridge anymore though, but you know, I guess it is what it is.
Commander Jirok requires our assistance.
Alright, let's go. Everyone appears to be dead.
He's gone. Excellent work. We have control of the ship's life system, navigation, and weapons systems. According to the law, the Vadwar is attempting to open fire on their ship. I'll handle things up here, but could you use that console to contact Lieutenant Terrell? Tell her to scramble her security teams and find that Vadwar.
A little bit of situation. Next console over here. I don't like the bridge of the Lisette. It's very sterile.
If you want to live, give me what I want. I've survived worse than you have. You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Was this all a trick to lure us away from engineering? What are they trying to... No, he couldn't. I fear the worst. If the Vadwar is in engineering, he could turn off the shielding protecting the Singularity Core. Without containment, the Singularity will implode.
Alright. Stay here and keep the bridge secure. I'll go to engineering and stop the Vadwar.
This way. Narwhal and I have a plan.
A plan?
Very predictable. If the Vadwar can't use the Lisette to attack other ships, they will make a statement by destroying us with our own singularity. I've analyzed the data from other teams fighting the Vadwar. It's pointless for you to try to fight it. Your weapons are inadequate for the task. However, Narrow has come up with an interesting theory that may work.
What's the theory?
The vents in the Singularity Core carry a modified version of plasma. I'm not cleared to give you all the details, but the Lisette is testing several advances that have not been provided to other ships in the fleet at this time. Merrill believes direct exposure to this modified plasma may create a vulnerability in the model. I believe this plan has a low chance of success, but it is the best option we have. If you can lure the Vordwar beneath the vents, Nowell and I will overload them, causing the plasma to cover the Vordwar and weaken him. You'll have one more problem to deal with before that, however.
What problem?
The Vordwar has erected a shield around the Singularity Core. Very smart, I must say. No one will be able to affect him when he is inside. You must trick him into dropping that shield. I suggest playing towards the Vordwar's pride. That is usually the surest way to convince someone to make a suboptimal move. Once that is done, lure the Vardwar beneath one of the vents. We'll activate the plasma, and then you can properly knock out our friend. Are you ready?
Can't we just transport the Vardwar out into space?
That was the first thing I tried when I arrived. There is something preventing us from locking transporters onto any of the Vardwar. Not uncommon, really. I have observed that many Starfleet officers also carry devices that prevent them from being randomly transported. If I find a way around the transporter block, I'll do as you ask.
Understood. I'll confront the Vardwar and stop him from destroying the ship. Oh, the door is this way. Because the lift is over here. Okay. Not the lift, but the actual location itself. Oh wow. You as your bride as a Vardwar, you have to use a Singularity to kill me?
As a Vardwar. That's good. Very good. This is simply the most efficient way. Could go one at a time. But I have better things to do.
Yeah, but I'll survive. I can just transport out of here any moment. We all can. Your jammers are down.
Interesting. When you abandon the Reset, you stay until the last glorious second to try and save it. Regardless, look will make a point. You've survived too many of your previous encounters for me to leave anything to chance. I will enjoy seeing the last bit of life leave your eyes.
I wanted to live with disappointment. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna try and finish this, are you?
It'll take more than that to kill me. I will not be stopped.
We need a better solution.
Well, to knock him back. What about a grenade?
I've got just the thing.
Oh boy. Completely incinerated.
What is that?
I don't know, but we need a better way to fight it.
I'll get to work.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't taken a hit like that since Obasek and I were fighting the Tal Shiar. Gonna be sore in the morning. But the singularity is stabilized. That Vodwar tried to lock us out of the containment system, but he wasn't as smart as we thought he was. Thanks for your help. Next time you're in a firefight, I'll do more than just lay on the ground rather than punch you.
Looking forward to it, Sub-Commander.
We will not forget what you did for us. Lieutenant Ceylon will work with Nero to learn more about this Vodwar. If there are more out there like him, we're going to need more than luck to fight. We need to know more. Why was this Vodwar practically invincible? He wasn't like any of the others we faced up in the Kabali orbit array. I hope we can help find an answer. It's the least we can do.
Let me know the results of your analysis.
Thank you for all your help. Without you, we would have lost the assault. It's unfortunate we couldn't answer the Vodwar line of question. Because everything I've ever seen.
I don't know, but we need to find out.
Nero did manage to break this. His compelling report was success. And we need to adapt. We can't count on throwing every Vodwar like him into a singularity. We will handle the defense. You should return to your ship.
I will. Good luck with your repairs.
I have some preliminary data. The Vodwar gave off a monster decay. Every time you attack by energy, it reflected the energy output as no radiation. Now, Will and I are not yet clear on whether this is a product of biology or technology, but it did show strange effects on neurotransmitter activity. Regardless, this will give us a starting point to find vulnerabilities. I'll send on more findings as we complete. We should be able to adapt our weapons to be more effective in the future.
Next time we'll be prepared. Captain, we can transport you back to the AFS facilities as soon as you finish your tasks. Alright, let's go back to the ship. Mm-hmm. The set would have been the moon to blow, and I forget what you did for them for the line. Okay, cool.
There's something interesting I'd like to Starfleet intelligence believes the Vodwar have a hidden base in the Betazoid. I'd like you to investigate. A Hazari bounty hunter known for their skill in infiltration will be working with you. Good hunting. There's something interesting I'd like you to
Quick performance, I think that'd be better on Gaw. And what's this? Draw fire. Where do you have that? Okay. So we're gonna get a new piece of body armor after this. Hang on, do we need new shields on somebody else? Or is that a ship shield? It was. Okay, that'll be the one. Vertical console? Okay. Replicator. Let's recycle some crap. Would have got all these things. Okay. Hang on. How much is left in this story? Fair bit. Running the seat. Oh, gotta get going. Gotta keep going through these missions. We have arrived at the outskirts of the cartella system. Our orders are to rendezvous with Admiral Tuvok, who will give us further instructions. Okay. Okay.
Several modifications to our weapons that may counteract their ability to reflect a portion of energy directed at them. I have provided the specifications to your crew, and they have already made the modifications to your weapons. However, these modifications are untested. It is unclear how much effect they will have.
Okay. Do we know why these Vawa are different?
Not yet, but we have found a location that may have the answers we seek. Officially, Cartella is a defunct mining colony. However, intercepted messages indicate the lower levels of the facility are being used by supremacy for an unknown purpose. Your mission will be to covertly enter the base and gather intelligence on the Vaadwaur. We have made arrangements with Udren to provide you with equipment you will need to approach the system.
Cool, received, Admiral.
The Hazari will provide a modified hologram that should allow you to approach the planet. Holotechnology is unfamiliar to the Vaadwaur.
Oh, there we go.
Don't want to blow the whole deal. Help me with these Vaadwaur.
All right. So then,
But don't expect I wouldn't have been in that mess if I hadn't this weight to give you. I picked up this device called a
That's the same Ferengi that was selling contraband to the Malon.
And I've delivered. That means my coffin. Quinn says this one is a few upgrades that aren't technically legally out. You're trying to run a call on the Vaudwar. You should use the right tool.
Oh no, that works. Why were the Vaudwar attacking you?
It was my own call. I should have activated it or into the system. Hooking it into our power supply was more complicated than Quinn said. Alpha Quadrant tech is too many redundancies. Backups for your backups. None of it matters because emergency power always fails in an emergency. Good luck. I'll wait here until you bring me back.
Thank you, Adrian. We'll be back soon.
Voyager will remain here with the Adren. With your permission, I will beam over to your ship in order to coordinate the mission.
We congratulate Admiral. Alright, let's go.
We have arrived at Cartella Prime. Your engineers have installed the hollow image, and it is ready to activate at your command. We will need to infiltrate both automated and manual detection methods before we can reach transporter range to the planet.
Activate the holometer.
Our first task is to bypass the automated security perimeter.
This hologram went fully the most cursory scan.
Excellent. Next, we will be challenged by orbital sector control. Remember that the Vaudwar are an aggressive species.
We got it. Leaving a large amount of Vaudwar ships ahead. If we're discovered, we stand very little chance of survival. Okay. Coming in an impulse so as not to arouse suspicion. Under control.
Unidentified vessel. Your transponder may be malfunctioning. Please transmit your ship designation and flight plan.
I don't have time for your bureaucratic nonsense. Can you just restrict me and I'll guarantee you'll spend the rest of your career mining rocks on the edge of nowhere.
You're cleared for docking, sir.
About time.
Now we must avoid detection from the Vaudwar ship. Hollow emitter will be essential.
Probably the hollow emitter is fluctuating. I'm not sure how long I can keep it online. Begin the armor offline long enough. Hang on. Increase the power. So the whole armor seems to be working properly. Excellent. Ooh, lucky.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Okay, this seems to be working so far.
tunnels beneath the plant are protected by a subspace security field that our transporters cannot penetrate. I have found a safe location at the edge of this field. Once you beam down, you will need to make your way through the tunnels to the base itself.
Ready for transport. This is the espionage section of this mission.
You are just outside of the Vaadwaur security perimeter. I have accessed their internal sensors, so I will provide you with technical assistance throughout your mission. Be wary. There is a Vaadwaur patrol just ahead in the passage that crosses yours. Nearby, you should see a console. Use it to override the blast doors and trap the patrol.
Alright. You got it.
Be sure that the patrol is in the correct position before you activate the console, or this will fail. Logs at the facility indicate it's in poor repair. It suffered several mechanical attacks. This is your advantage. Attacks and sabotage and simulating the should not be used.
You got it. Alright, I'm going to change weapons so it looks more tactical and sleek. There's some sort of Laconian stuff going on here. Just in case. Oh. Okay. Seal the doors.
That should keep the patrol occupied. I am detecting another group of Vaadwaur ahead. Access the security camera at the console nearby.
Oh, they can't see me? Interesting.
Overload that data tower. The Vaadwaur patrol will investigate. Program the doors to seal them in.
Conduit malfunction on level 2 section beta. Engineering team, respond immediately.
Excellent. Proceed cautiously.
Things seems to be okay for now.
There's a large drop ahead on your right. You will need a grapple gun to cross it.
Yeah, got that. Here we go.
You will need to incapacitate all of the Vaadwaur ahead. Insert the emphasis gas canister by providing you with environmental control console and alter the air composition.
There we go. All of them are now unconscious.
Environmental control malfunction on level 2, section Delta 3. Engineering and medical team, please respond.
You're supposed to run through.
There is a large drop ahead. You will have to rappel down.
Something's not right. Why do I still have something here? For holes and corners. Is there more stuff here that I haven't seen yet? Okay. Maybe it's underneath me. Okay, I gotta run across. I can't waste any more time here. Okay. This should be fine. Makes sense to me.
First, you will need to reach the support platform. Shoot a grapple across and then zip line down.
There it
Sneak
is.
up behind that guard and incapacitate him. To advance further through the game, you will need to disable the proximity sensor. That console should allow you to do so.
Oh, here we go. Now I'll do the records real quick. The Vadwar seem to have little information about the Arcanians, sadly. The Vadwar under space technology seems to, from an imperfect understanding of this assembled Arcanian device, does require more time, but preliminary information shows left over Arcanian technology probably aided the Vadwar in their early subspace development. Okay. Claim this. With the Arcanian marks, accept. Now let's do this real quick.
Now zip line to that outcrop.
How am I gonna zip line? Hi, this way. Okay, cool. Excuse me.
We will need to move the Vadwar guard low and ahead of you, away from the next support structure. Rocks here you are unstable. Try to trigger the collapse.
Acknowledged.
The way is clear to grapple to the next support structure.
I'm ready for them to go. Okay. Are they freaked out? Must be this way, up here. That's what I think.
Grapple to the next support structure. Approach the guard and disable. There are more guards in the upper flank. Use your tricorders to program the anti-personnel turrets to attack the Vadwar targets.
Okay. Here we go.
Attention. Malfunctioning turrets on level 4, section Beta 2, security and engineering team. Report immediately to level 4.
The walkway is offline. You will need to grapple across the gap.
Alright, you got it.
They are aware of your actions. You cannot delay. Sensors are reading something large blocking your route to the cavern. Activate the crane with the nearby controls.
Okay. Ah, glitch.
Not much further. There is another grapple ahead.
Okay. I don't know, I'm here.
Place where you can drop down just ahead of your current position.
Here's the last spot.
Now slip quietly out of the cavern before the Vodwar see you.
I'm away from that. It's like sabotage for now.
I am detecting some unusual signals coming from below this area. You must reach the bottom of the caverns. I recommend you overload a console, create a diversion, and then trap the Vodwar guarding the area in a force field.
Acknowledged. There he is. Going the ramp. Run this way. Okay, here we go.
Alert. Commander Gallic, please respond. An intruder?
Oh boy. Okay.
Finally.
Oh, my leg.
You will pay for killing Gallic.
No, I won't.
What?
There's that neuroparasite from TNG. Ran away. Okay, here we go. Now for him to find out the truth.
You saved my life. I don't know why, but I am grateful. What was that thing? It crawled out of the commander. Was it controlling him?
I think it's so, yes. Have you seen that anything like that before?
Never. It's some kind of parasite, isn't it? What do you know?
There are Starfleet records of creatures like this from the mid-2360s. They're neural parasites that appear to retain some of the host memories while also increasing their body's strength and resilience. When one takes over, though, the person the host was is gone forever.
Do you believe other members of the Vodwar are infected by these beasts? Could all of our leaders be contaminated?
Yes, and these tunnels may hold information that will help us defeat them.
I know my duty. I cannot temporary truce then. I will accompany you, and if what you say is true, I must know how many of my people have been taken.
Agreed, follow me.
I think it went down that passage over there. It went down one of the cracks in the rock. We'll have to deactivate that force field to pursue it.
We sure will. Just walking through. Let's rappel down then. That's a long way down. There it is. Okay.
The creature has already left the area. I would recommend you scan the area with your tricorder. Perhaps it left a hormonal trace you can follow.
Alright, let's go. We're gonna scan the area. Excuse me. Alright, this is a trace. See where it went?
Didn't know these tools were so exclusive. Only the highest leadership is allowed them.
Well, that would make sense.
How did the Vodwar come into contact with parasites in the first place? It's been many years since started to encounter them.
I wonder how many of our leaders have been. Surely Gala can't be the only one.
It's possible.
Based on Starfleet's previous encounters with the parasites, you should be extremely cautious. Your creatures show remarkable cunning.
Give me an enemy I can confront face to face. This deception sickens me.
They are insidious. These creatures nearly envy the Federation. Although we have had our differences with the Vodwar, the Federation did not wish to see any species enslaved.
That's fair. Are you coming, Eldex? Taking your sweet time, mate. Come on, buddy. Alright, now we'll have a chat. It took you forever.
This area has always been off limits. I expected some kind of hive. This is just a storage room. I see some of our stasis modules, which means there are soldiers who have not been awoken. The rest of this? Just supplies. There's nothing here that will prove what you claim. Perhaps this infection is limited to just one man.
I wouldn't be so sure. Let's look into those canisters.
What's that thing? Wait. Did you hear something?
I did.
I see you met my friends. They want you to know.
I'm just firing automatically now? I guess I am. Alright. Firing automatically in the background. I'll use this weapon now. There we go. I had to pop off all my cooldowns for that. Okay.
This ends now. I cannot allow you to spread this infestation.
There we go, just like TNG. Come on, come on. And there's the queen. I'm just gonna put these items. Anything else here? Vadwar doing Polaron damage,
Vadwar
it
are
seems.
alerted to your presence. You must leave the facility. But the subspace scattering field is still in effect. Find the controls and disable them.
Let's have a scattering field.
Find the controls to the subspace scattering field and disable them.
Here they are.
Although you have helped the Vadwar, do not believe this makes us friends, or even allies.
Will you come with us?
No, I must remain with my people. Perhaps I will discover more of what's really happening.
Alright, farewell, Eldex.
Your activities on the surface have alerted the Vadwar to your presence. They are beginning to inspect the starships in orbit. I would recommend returning to the ship immediately.
I wanted to beam up.
The information you discovered in space is troubling. While Starfleet knew the neuroparasites found on Earth sent a signal to deep space before they were destroyed, we never knew the destination of that signal. It very well may have been the Delta Quadrant. However, contemplating the ramifications of parasites among the Vadwar ranks must wait. The fleet protecting this planet has been alerted to our presence. It's only a matter of time until this vessel is discovered.
Could have closed the system. Being held by the Vadwar on screen.
Unidentified vessel. Your grandfather codes are
Excuse me.
Security vessels are on their way. Please hold position and prepare to be boarded.
1 moment.
There is only a 0.008% chance that this ship will survive a direct confrontation. One last act of sabotage may be what is required. I propose we swap transponder codes with another vessel. Given the aggressiveness of the Vadwar, there is a 68.4% chance they will turn on one another. We can escape.
Getting a call for one of the Vadwar ships. Come on, come on.
Well, you're alive. I guess that means the hollow emitter did its job.
Actually, the hollow emitter malfunctioned and we were almost discovered.
But it did work. Contract complete.
Until next time, you Drayden.
Excellent work. Now that we know at least some of the Vadwar have been taken over by the neuroparasites, we can form an appropriate plan of action. The one Vadwar consultant, Commander Elbas, may be a decision. It is clear that he was not aware of the corruption. With your permission, I will return to Voyager. There is much still to do before we return.
Permission granted, Admiral.
Thank you again. Long and prosperous.
Peace, long life, Admiral Tuvok. Captain, I think we can get the hell out of here. Right, let's depart the system. Captain went right through his son.
The enhanced physical abilities, maybe even their rapid return to power are effective. If they follow previous patterns, the parasites will infect Vardar in 2 leadership positions. The 2 overseers you took out might be the tip of the iceberg.
This is better on my number 1. I got a different item for my armor. Okay.
There's something interesting I'd like you to look into. Our forces are stretched thin. Admiral Tuvok and Captain Kim are putting a recruitment plan together, and they've requested more assistance.
Oh, cool. I get a new officer from here. Will I be able to bring a reward hierarchy officer? Or what kind of officer are they going to be? Alright, here we go. Let's do this. First things first, let's claim that rep. Let's see more reputation from there. That's okay. That'll be for tomorrow's rep grind. Now I need 3250, so we'll take a couple more days before I get to level 3. But that's okay. Excuse me. Now, let's make our way there. We'll transwarp. We'll begin alliances. Rogue in the Atlantic system. The USS Voyager is here, along with the USS Rhode Island and a few other ships. The Tuvok is requesting a presence on board. Very well, let's see what he has to say. A lot of different groups. The meeting must be especially important. Alright, let's move to Voyager. Hey, Benzil. Hello again.
Admiral Tuvok is in the conference room with the other members of the task force. Follow me, please.
Alright, no worries. Either way, Lieutenant Commander.
Seems like we're never gonna get you that tour. Sorry.
That's alright. I've seen the series enough to know where everything is. Conference room, you say? Well, Voyager is a very tightly built ship compared to the others, I would say. It's not as large as the Enterprise. As far as I'm aware, at least.
Let us begin. While the Cabal and the Benedicts have agreed to join our alliance, there are many other races in the Delta Quadrant in a position to help us defeat the Vatwa. It will be up to us to show them the benefits of joining us. 7. I would like you to contact the Cooperative. Neil, your experience as a trader is an excellent choice to work with the Betazoid.
The Betazoid? This won't be easy, but I should be able to pull it off.
Captain Kim, we've arranged a meeting for you with the leaders of several Kazon sectors.
Oh, bet.
I don't trust him, but I'll give it my best.
Doctor, you have experience with the hierarchy. I would like you to infiltrate universities and learn more about how they make decisions.
I have several new subroutines that will be perfect for this mission.
I'll bet.
As for you, I would like you to visit the Tour in Tanya, then provide support to any of the others who require. We need allies to turn the tide of this war. We cannot fail.
Sure thing. Got to talk to everybody?
Though there is some time to speak with
I never thought I'd be a spokesperson for the Alliance myself. And to the Hazari! Yes, well, as a trader and ambassador, no headline treatment than others all.
I'll bet. You got it, Doctor.
This is going to be interesting. I've never really tested my field intelligence subject. Admiral Tuvok assures me that he has been assisting me with the program. I've made an intensive study of intelligence and information gathering on my own. I will require you to interact with the Hive and make the education software. If they think it's the best combination, they don't agree.
Okay. Kim?
The Kazon are argumentative and difficult. Getting them on our side will be tricky. I'll be negotiating with the leaders of 5 of the clans. While I hope to bring them all on board, I'll be happy if we get them.
Sure thing.
Rhode Island is a tough ship, but I'd be grateful if you could bring your ship to the negotiations. The Kazon respect a show of force, and your ship might be just the thing we need to sway them to our side.
I'd say so. 7.
The cooperative should be amenable. I foresee no problems, but do not require your assistance. I will inform you if the situation changes.
You got it. Tuvok.
The Tuareg have worked with us in the past. You should not find it difficult to make a convincing case for a renewed alliance.
I'll let you the transporter room and return to my ship.
Ready to beam you back to your ship, sir.
Thank you, Ensign. What's the order, Captain? Admiral Tuvok asks us to visit the Turay and the Octanti. Purposes. We are forming an alliance of races in the Delta Quadrant. Getting everyone to join together against the Varwa, good idea. It won't be easy, but there's an odd saying that applies. Join together or die alone. After the original crew of the Voyager will be researching other races. We are here to assist them wherever we can. The ship is running as best as she can, Captain. What's our first destination? The Turay. From there, it is up to us to deal with where to go. Okay. Excuse me, let's walk to the Turay system. Road in the Turay system. It seems notably calmer since we were last here. Long-range scans show that pickets of Turay ships in orbit. There aren't any Voth on sensors though. Looks like they left the Turay to defend themselves. Picking up some subspace. Captain, we recommend we check it out before coming into Turay. Set a course for subspace disturbances. We'll make some time for some scan. About the location on that map, sir. You got it. Looked like there was a ship in subspace for a moment, but now it's gone. The Turay is under space. It could have been one of the ships, but the Vardwar used under space too. Okay. Whatever it was, it's gone now. The Turay is not responding to our hail, sir. Perhaps we get closer and get their attention to the calls for the planet. Okay.
And that's close enough. This is restricted space, and you're not willing.
Word about mission. We wish to speak with your government about security matters that will affect not just our home world, but the entire Delta Quadrant.
We don't need your advice. Our Voth allies are more than strong enough to help us.
If you don't speak for your government, I suggest you connect me with someone who does.
Very well. Ambassador Nori will speak with you. Don't waste his time like you wasted mine.
Oh, go suck a lemon.
What is the meaning of this?
As I would like to extend an offer from Admiral Tuvok and the rest of the Alliance High Command for the Teray to join our fight against the Vardois.
We want no more alliances. The Teray have a mutual defense pact with the Vault, and it is quite sufficient for our needs.
I see no Vault ships in the system, Ambassador, and if you recall, it was my crew and I who helped restore the defense grid back online during the initial Vardois attack.
Begone! I do not wish to order our minions to fire upon you, but I will if I...
Ambassador, I think that... Sir, multiple space corridors opening. Sensors are picking up 3 Vardois strike teams. Red alert, Lieutenant Teray, how the Alliance can help defend their homeworld. They have abandoned you, yes. Alright, that absolutely sucked, but you know what? That's what you're gonna cop. A black hole. Deal with that, you bastard.
Attention any Vault ships. This is a priority emergency. We are under attack.
Going down. Oh, here they come. Where these artillery vessels coming from? Oh, it's this one. That ship's gonna cop it. Okay. Ah, that's the vessels blowing up all that. Alright, cool. That's what that does. It bombards them. I don't know where you think you're going. Yes, down you go. Come on. They're all down. This ship's a no match for the Vardwar. You need a... Well, this ship has defeated more Vought than I can count. That's a lie. The only thing we want for our protection is your agreement to help the fight against the Vardwar.
What can you do that the Vought cannot?
The Vought have yet to respond to your current distress call. We helped you without asking for anything in return.
You have given us much trouble. Upon consideration, I think this alliance is in the mutual benefit of all involved. I will take the right to this period with my approval, and then we'll send an attaché to your flagship to work out the details.
Pleasure to call you an ally, Ambassador. Commission from Admiral Tuvok on
It's
screen.
agreeable that your efforts to recruit the Touré were successful. We are reaching out to their embassy to begin our cooperation immediately. Thank you.
Is it Admiral Sraza? Let's pick a new destination. Sraza. Commander. We gotta do the Octani now.
Greetings. I am on my way with several cooperative ships. It was simple enough to get them onto our side, but the real problem now is with the Octanti. The Octanti consular should be at your location now. Please begin discussions with Agnes. We shall be there soon.
Understood. ASS Vesuvius out.
I am Ambassador Yellow.
Good day, Ambassador.
Examine the proposal of the government Federation, the Klingon Empire, and the Vanilla Republic all give rank and commission for the throne. We call them still cold.
Hey, racist.
Rolled us off our homeworld, massacred our people. Alliance with them would be unthinkable.
These drones, as you call them, are valued officers. They are free from the collective and are no longer have a desire to assimilate anyone.
Board our force. We will not join your alliance, and we never will. Our people have lost too much already. Won't be led into another unwinnable war.
Okay.
Priority message for the Octanti.
We're communication with them 7, patching you in.
An Octanti synthetic virus has infected a recently liberated cube, causing severe problems with the fragile consciousness of the Commanders. Our sensors show the cube is moving in this direction. You are in danger.
What needs to happen here, 7?
Unknown. We need the Octanti to transmit the shutdown code for the synthetic virus. If done quickly, the liberated Borg aboard the cube may recover.
Ambassador, I implore you to help the crew of that cube. They are no longer a part of the collective, and we need your help.
Never. The virus infected them, then our work is done. They will destroy themselves.
7, how soon before the infected arrives?
It's arriving now. Your time is up.
Lower. You're prepared. Assimilated.
Ambassador, please deactivate the virus. There are thousands of liberated Borg on that cube. We need your help.
Listen to her.
For the light. Only course of action to exterminate.
This is 7, can you open a channel to the cube? Maybe we can reason with them.
Rarick, where is Rarick? I know he is here. Please, deactivate virus.
Wait, what? Eric, you know him? He's been liberated by the collective. Deactivate the virus and you can have him. Have him. I'll go. It's going to try to defend itself. Red alert. You did well, Mesh. Consideration is a great start. Apple Tuvok is telling us, sir, on screen. Understood, Admiral Slaughter. Let's pick a new destination. We are ready to leave on your orders. Awaiting everything. We'll help Neelix with the Azari. We've run in the Neelix system. This area is a hotbed for Hazari bounty hunters and pirates. So much so that the Bentons make regular sweeps to the area as well. Neelix's ship is waiting for us. Let's meet up with Neelix and see if he needs a hand. He probably does need a hand.
Oh, thank goodness you've arrived. I'm trying to work with the Hazari, but they are a demanding lot. They're using this opportunity to milk the Benthans for everything they've got.
We have demands.
To say the least. First, they want the Benthans to void the warrants of 3 of the Hazari, Niken, Yakella, and Negrasa. Then they want 2 prisoners released. And if that weren't enough, they're demanding bounty hunting licenses for the Ramar, Zilman, and Osprinty systems.
I think I should speak with them. Patch me through.
Pleasure to see you.
Oh, it's your Dren.
I assume you speak with more authority than this telepath.
Well, it's giving me a list of your requests. You're asking for quite a lot, but I'll speak with the Bennett and see what we can come to an agreement.
Then I wish you good luck. Your offer is tempting, but we simply don't have any help. All of my resources have to be focused on the Benthans breathing down our necks.
I'm still trying to work this out with you, Dren.
The Benthans usually have a ship patrolling this area of the system. It's a neutral ground, but they know what can happen in neutral areas. The ship should be able to contact the Benthan High-Just car for us.
Laying a course. There it is.
The Benthans keep a close eye on this system. Lots of ghouls over there.
I need you to the Benton High-Just car, Captain. On screen.
I am High-Just car mate. I was told you needed to speak to me on a critical matter.
We're building an alliance slowly but surely. As a matter of fact, that's why I need your help. We're trying to recruit the Hazari, but they have some demands. If you would be willing to look at the list?
It's all the demand is time. Transmit their list. I have no plan. There's no way we agree to all this. Sorry.
Perhaps you don't need to agree to all of it. Well, what can you do? The Hazari don't join us. The Vardwar may recruit them.
Good point. I could rescind the warrant for the candidate you can, but not the driver. He's caused too much trouble to let him go free. The prisoners, I'll exchange them for the candidate. If the Hazari will give him up, he's been raising havoc in the sector. I'll give them one of the systems to hunt, not all three. Let them choose which one.
Thank you for being willing to negotiate. I'll take the offer to the Hazari.
Will they give us what we want?
No, but...
Of course we knew they wouldn't But if you don't ask for anything, you won't get anything. Hmm?
As I was saying, they won't agree to all of your demands, but they're willing to negotiate.
What? Oh, I mean, good. Let's see here. We give the Benthans Nikedon, and we get 2 of our captains back? Done. Nikedon is a Bashik Monar. I think the closest translation we have to your language is a pit where you throw your pack. Take him, but he won't go without a fight.
Them and deliver him to the Benthans. Do we have a deal?
Sure, I'll draw up the contract. Just transmit your authorization and you've got it. As soon as the Benthans deliver, the Hazari are part of your lives. Nikedon is in hiding, but I'll give you an encoded signal to lure him out. He'll think it's one of our ships giving him the all clear. You can use one of the Benton satellites nearby to relay the signal. We send signals on them all the time. It'll lend to you.
Great, pleasure doing business with you.
A trap? Fine. I'll kill you then. My so. Fine. I won't lose my ship and crew for this.
Deputized agent of the Bentham Guard, you are hereby under arrest. Lower your shields, prepare to be transported to our brig.
What? The Benthans? I thought I'd be going to
You're gonna come along peacefully?
lowering shields now.
That's cooperative of you.
We should take on a prisoner to that Bentham patrol ship.
Okay.
The Hazari seem a little too happy about this outcome. Even if Yadrin doesn't like Nikedon, I don't think he'd be so quick to give him up to Benthans.
I must have really hated
I
him.
don't think that's the case.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, to talk.
On behalf of all, thank you for delivering that crosstalk to Nikedon.
What's your angle? Why are you all so giddy?
Oh, what can it hurt now? We've got an airtight contract.
Okay.
Remember those hollow images we got from that parade team?
When?
He also sold us a nice, personal-sized quadruple mission. We gave that one to him. Right about now, he should be slipping out of the brig and into the crew of that Benton cruiser. A spy on the High Justicard ship. We'll know everything.
What? I haven't told the Benthans about this.
Not so fast. Our contract specifically states that you cannot interfere in the battle with Captain Nikedon once you've delivered it to the Benthans. Telling them would be the very definition.
Contract be done. I'm involved with Benthans. I'm sorry about the High Justicard, sir. Thank you. Belly's on screen. Sorry, tricked us. Nikedon is outfitted with a hollow emitter. He plans to escape your brig and blend into your crew as a spy. Excuse me. Sorry about this. Alerting you will damage everything with the Hazari, but I think it's worth it.
And that's done. I'll meet you back at Voyager.
Captain Admiral Tuvok wishes to speak with you. On
You
screen.
did the right thing. I am sure the Benthans are grateful that you revealed the spy in the midst. It is unfortunate that you could not keep the Hazari in the Alliance, but not every choice we make has a completely positive outcome.
Understood, Admiral. Strizella, let's pick a new destination. Rizal, I should say. I keep mispronouncing her name. Alright, next one. What are your orders? Remote system. No, actually, let's go to the Pribble system and assist the doctor with the hierarchy. So we've arrived in the Pribble system. Admiral Tuvok and the Doctor will be infiltrating a hierarchy ship. Met him successfully. He should be waiting for our signal. Let's keep him waiting. Signaling the Doctor.
Hello again. I thought it would be best if I used your bridge's hollow abilities for this conversation. I'm currently in disguise on board the hierarchy ship as one of those potato-looking fellows.
Racist.
I don't think you want to see any more of this.
It's fine, Doctor. What's the situation?
The hierarchy assume I'm one of the three. I've begun a review of their cost analysis, which is what they use to determine any particular asset.
Like a bank.
Right now, their ship is running south, which means their boat and all our computer functions are active. I need those to compete with you. You need to convince them to compete. Fail them. Show them that boat isn't enough to hide them from the Alliance. Then, you might be able to convince them to
That's what we came here to do.
The ship is currently placed by one of the nav beacons in this region of space. Just head to the nav beacon, and you'll get there.
We have the coordinates. This should shake them up.
The hierarchy once corrupted my programming in an attempt to
Mm-hmm.
experiences as a spy.
Yes, perhaps.
That's close enough. Don't want to be
Suffice to say that tracking you is just a taste of the Alliance's power. Listen, if I against the Vada one, we can share that power with you. A moment, yes.
The hierarchy is consulting the cost analysis matrix. This is exactly what I need. We'll need to stall them while I get her.
Your moment is up.
I am sorry, but the hierarchy is evaluating the investment into such an undertaking, and we find that the Alliance ships are simply outmatched by the Votwar. There's no profit in losing. We'll stay out of this fight.
I'm sorry, but I don't agree with your analysis of our capabilities.
I have an idea. Follow my lead.
Your lead? Very well.
Perhaps we could arrange
This guy is off down.
their abilities. I could reroute the cloaking device through our main deflector dish and create convincing holographic targets for them to fight.
Feels like a reasonable idea.
You could do that. Very well. That will show us what these Alliance ships are capable of. Then we'll run the numbers again. Are you ready to prove your worth?
Of course, you have no idea what my ship is capable of.
Two holographic Borg probes coming up.
Alright.
Hardly a challenge. I want something big. Give me a long boulder. Also, I don't care if they can just defeat the hologram. I want to see how well this person works with their crew. Anyone can throw firepower at something. It's another thing to be a good manager.
Rock bulwark? Very well, we can handle it.
One rock bulwark coming up.
Red alert. Seems to be going really well. Well, let's have a chat.
I don't believe it. Run the numbers again. Very well. We underestimated you. Unlike yours, we'll gladly join your
I'm glad to have you aboard, Lorvo. General Tuvar, Captain, he wants to speak with you. On screen.
Excellent work. The hierarchies across that system will be a great benefit to Starfleet intelligence. And you. I must say, bringing the hierarchy into compliance is unexpected. I thought it would take weeks of back-channel negotiations to make any progress with them at all. Thank you for taking the risk. Your show of power must have been most.
Understood. Admiral Srazala, let's pick a new destination. So we're already leaving your orders. So what is the destination? Let's go to the Brahma System Hub, Captain Kim with Kazon. Brahma System, also Captain Kim is in duplications with the Kazon. And let's see if he needs assistance. Rhode Island, here we go.
Glad to see you. It seems the Kazon don't believe we have enough ships to stop the Vodwar. I keep telling them we'll have the numbers if we work together, but they're insisting they need more.
Kazon, this is Admiral Lan of the AFS Vesuvius. As you can see, we did not have a shortage of ships.
More ships.
We can't get the entire fleet here at once.
We want to see that ship.
Voyager? Captain Kim, that's an oddly specific request.
Yes. I wonder. I'm going to try something. Things might get dicey if my suspicions are correct.
Okay, we'll be ready.
Nelik, the USS Voyager is not available. If there is anything about it that you need to know, I can answer it. I was stationed on Voyager during its time here in the Delta Quadrant.
You were on Voyager. That's excellent. You're willing to follow.
Looks too easy, Captain Kim.
You're telling me. Wait a second. They just transferred There's a ship just outside sensor range.
Go to yellow alert. Captain Kim, do you know this Kazon from your time there?
I don't know. You have this advantage. I don't know who you are. At least give me this introduction to the management. My name is Cecil. It's nothing. You want to know my mother? You served with her on Voyager. Your captain, James hatred, prejudice, drove her into exile. Tell me, Captain, do you ever think about what you did to Seska? Seska? Then you must be dead. Didn't even know you were still alive, Seska. Your father took you when he left Voyager.
I survived my contacts with the Peaceful Federation. I live and now I lead the Kazon Nistrum. Okay. Leave Captain Kim to talk to Sessin and contact another Kazon Maj. I'm going to turn the Kazon Majes. Yep. I'm listening. Marge Kett of the Kazon Relora.
But the climate is arid and water is in short supply. About 100 of your terraforming systems will change our prospects for the better. If you try.
Maybe calling on you sooner than you think.
Shields up. Red alert. I need Kazon. Not all.
Oh, all right.
I apologize for the infection. They expect it holds a great deal of power over the rest of the Kazon clan. I hope my actions here will convince you that our desire to assist you against the Vadlar is sincere.
Captain Kim, can we trust them?
The Kazon are very fashionable. I can believe that Sesson strong-armed them into acting as they did. I would like to welcome the Kazon Overlord and the other allied Kazon to the Alliance.
Agreed. And then the captain. Oh, I'm getting the Kim, sir, on screen.
Great work getting the Kazon Relora to join the Alliance. There's no way that Mr. Winter wins. Sesson is obsessed with Winter. I don't know what his father told him about us, but Seska was a thorn in our side for most of our early time in the Delta Quadrant. She certainly wasn't the victim. She was the aggressor. It looks like her hatred of Winter has been passed on to her son. I wish she could have had a better legacy. I'll return to Admiral Tuvok and the Alyan system. See you there.
Understood, Captain. Shazala, let's pick a new destination. Alright, already on your orders. What do you... Alright, let's go to the Voyager.
Our success on this mission falls within expected parameters. Some of the races are willing to join us, but others did not see the wisdom of working together toward a common goal. We will continue our efforts. Perhaps if we take a different approach with those who are still reluctant, they will see the value of cooperation.
We did our best, Admiral. Let's depart the system. Looks like a hierarchy officer wants to join our vessel and join Starfleet. Or probably... He probably already joined Starfleet and he's just going to join our crew.
Sounds like we made some progress. That's good. We need all the help we can get. There's something interesting I'd like you to look into.
Science Intel Bridge Officer. Okay. This Captain. Okay, not now. Tyrell's going to retire.
Defeating the Vadwar is to build an alliance of all Delta Quadrant species. Some of them will need convincing. Go out there and show them that it's better to have us as a friend than an enemy.
You got it. Tyrell, your service with us has been most amicable. However, we're sorry to see you retiring. And may you have an amazing long career on a different vessel. Greetings, Captain. I'd be honored to join your crew at this time. Alright, join. Oh, okay. Wait, what was his name? Nevro. Nevro, you're gonna get a series of promotions. Yep. You are going to be my new head of science. Okay. So we're going to get Terrell's old stuff. And grab that. Now let's look at the stations. Sonic suppression, barcode scan. Okay. Necessine gas. Bug itself. Great substrate is in mine. Okay. So it's anything alive. Okay, so that's like a debuff or a buff. I'll make you tougher. Okay, cool. Now, jam targeting it's already got. And scramble sensors is there too. Kendi's also has jam targeting. I could change that to something different. Well, Nevro does these two. I gotta go back to Sol. To Earth Space Stop. I wonder if I can change his uniform. Something a little bit different, a little bit flashier. Or at least give him ranking badges or something. Yeah. Down to the station we go. I'll go here first. Just to get Sonic what she needs. Oh, okay, there are stairs here. The science officer, I need... Probably tachyon beam. Actually, having a tractor beam would be handier because then I can hold them in place while I'm shooting them in the face. What's science team do? Science team. Field repairs, science skill, has the debuffs. Oh. We'll grab that for now. Okay, who's at my station at the moment? I'm looking at Kendi's. Kendi's, you're gonna learn tractor beam. And we go to stations. We're going to turn this to tracker beam. Okay. Let's go look at Nevro's traits. He's got walk efficiency, velocity perception. He's got excellent ship traits. I think I have him on one of my stations then. That's brilliant. Okay. Now we've got that sorted. Let's see if he can change his apparel. I don't think he can as a hierarchy, but it's worth checking. In the meantime, let's have a chat with you.
Greetings, how can I...
Probably grab it when I'm off stream then. That's the... That'll be the bird of prey, the T61. That gives me the cannon thing, the cannon trait. I'll do it off stream. Actually, I'll grab it now, then I'll do it off stream.
Greetings, how can I assist you?
Shoot costume on my bird of prey, okay. The Durung. Now, if I want to, I can use it, but I won't be using it right away. I'll have to go off stream for that. Now, apparel. Over here.
You can alter your uniform.
I can't modify his uniform. But why? Could modify all of this though. Okay. That's the end of that then, I suppose. But I got my crew updated. I can give each of my guys a biography if I want to, but I probably won't do that right now. And can I grab that there? No, still no active rep. That'll give me some more rep later. They don't bring me Arcanian marks left, but I'm looking up to bring them back up. Okay. I think that should be everything for now. Yeah, I got everything I need for the time being. Alright, this is the... Oh, hang on. Let me prepare the new ship first before I go offline and level it up to get Withering Barrage as a trait for this particular ship. Manage ships. Vesuvius. Well, I can upgrade it, but I won't. For the ship I want to upgrade. Vesuvius, loadouts. One, just. Okay. Let's just load out one. Manage ships. Let's ready this one for now. got almost everything back there. And I can just return back to that one. It'll just be like this as a temporary thing. Stations. I'll just do this for now. This is the Commander Universal Station, so I'll probably pull it. No. Candies will be there. Son. This will just be for this particular ship. And then in the meantime, well, what was the other skin that I had for it? We had the bird of prey refit, and the alternative. We'll just be this for now. Look advanced, I can't really change anything. Okay. That'll be it for now. And then yeah, when I'm off stream, I will use it to level up to get the trait, which is Withering Barrage. Increases the duration of cannon scatter volley, which will be quite handy. Alright. At the moment though, I need to log out. I've got to go. Thank you all so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure. I will be back on Wednesday to continue this journey. I will have a different ship, of course. Excuse me. I'll be back to the AFS Vesuvius for the time being, but yeah, I'm gonna have to call it for the evening, guys. It's getting late for me. Thank you all so much, though. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'll leave you all to it. I'll see you next time. Take care. Remember, guys, be sick between death and glory. Bye for now. See you next time.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow and subscribe for more content. See you next time.